Watch this video to learn how to play Baby Owl from the My First Piano Adventure Level C lesson book. This week, our new song is called Baby Owl. And when we play Baby Owl, we get to play with the pedals underneath the piano. Take a look here at the top of the page. The words that are in bold here say damper pedal. The damper pedal is one of the pedals that is underneath your piano. Now, if you are playing on a keyboard, you might just have one pedal attached to your keyboard, and if so, that is the pedal that we want. If you're at a traditional acoustic piano, go ahead and take a look underneath it. Do you see 3 pedals close to the floor that look like the image here that I put into the cloud? We're going to take a look at the pedal that is all the way on the right hand side. You can look at the page here and see the one that is shaded in yellow. That is the one that we want. It's the one that is closest to the high keys of your piano. This pedal has a name. Its name is damper pedal. We call it damper pedal. And when we push down on it while we're playing the piano, the sounds ring, and they will keep going as long as we have the pedal pushed down. Let's play with the pedal a little bit. Okay, I would like you to put your right hand on middle C with your thumb and just play every note going up. Thumb to pinky. Can you do that with me? 1, 2, ready, go. Now look under your piano and find the pedal that is all the way on the right. This is the one that will be closest to the high notes on your piano. And take your foot and push down on the front of that pedal. We're going to play those same notes again. Are you ready? Do you have the pedal down? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And keep your pedal down, lift your hand up, and now lift your pedal up. Let's try playing other sounds on the piano with the pedal down just to see what it sounds like. Anything you want. Just make sure your pedal's down. That's the damper pedal. Now that you know about the damper pedal, it's time for us to learn how to play the song Baby Owl. The first thing that we're going to do is look for some of the overview details that help us know how to play this song. Do you see the time signature on this page? Here it is. The time signature for Baby Owl is 4/4. The top 4 tells us that there will be 4 beats in every measure, and the bottom 4 tells us that a quarter note gets 1 beat. Looking at the front of the music, I see both a treble clef, which typically is for our right hand notes, and a bass clef, which is typically for our left hand notes. But when I look at the music on this page, I notice that almost all of the notes are above the words inside of the treble clef staff, which means that most of the notes on this page are for the right hand. There is one measure that is different. Do you see it? It's right here at the end. This is the only measure on this page that the left hand will play. Let's take a look at the second page. On the second page, I noticed that also here, almost all of the notes are above the words in that treble clef staff again. Almost everything on this page is for the right hand, but once again, there is one measure that has left hand notes in it, and it is right here. And the left hand notes that you see there are the same note that was played on the first page. The left hand only plays one note in this piece, and only in one measure on each page. Okay, the next step to prepare to play this is to identify the starting notes. This is the first right-hand note. Do you recognize what note this is? It's on the first line of the treble clef. If we think of EGB mouse, we know that this is an E. Go ahead and write E on that line. Let's also find out what this lonely left-hand note is. We can think A is on the top line, step up to B. This is a B. Go ahead and write a B on the line for this note. Let's look at the notes on this page to figure out if they're steps or skips. So we see that the first note is a line note. The second note is also a line note, and if we look on down this page at every other note, we have a lot of line notes. When we're moving from a line to a line, that's a skip. The one exception is going to be that left-hand note that we play. And we can check page 2 as well, and we see more line notes there. So lots and lots of skips in this piece. The next thing that we're going to do is circle all of the repeating notes so that we're prepared to play. Pick up your pencil and circle the repeating notes that you see along with me. There sure are a lot of repeating notes here on the last line. Everything has at least one repeat. Make sure that you don't miss any of these. While we're here on page 2, I want to point out a little finger change that happens at the very end of the piece. It's right here where I'm drawing the arrow. Here, the 3 last notes are all E's, but we're going to play them with different fingers. The first one will be played with your thumb, and the last 2 will be played with your fingers pinched together like the little picture of the hand. We're almost ready to play. There's just a couple more things for us to notice. First, please note that the dynamics here say P. P is for piano, which means we'll be playing softly. Next, these words underneath the first staff say that we're going to push the pedal down, that damper pedal, at the very beginning of the piece. And then here at the end, it tells us that this is where we lift the pedal back up. Okay, let's jump to the keyboard now and play this piece. To place your right hand thumb on E and your left hand thumb will go on B. This song is made up of skips, so we are going to be playing E with your thumb, G with your middle finger, B with your top finger. And let's go through and just work on this one line at a time. Let's take a look at line 1 first. So for line 1, we begin with E, skip up, skip back down to play 2 E's, back to G, now B, skip down twice. Let's play it together. Go ahead and try pushing that pedal down. 1, 2, ready, go. E, G, 2 E's, G, skip up, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now in line 2, we begin on the opposite end at B, and we're going to skip down 2 E's and a G, and then 2 E's, slower, and your left hand thumb. Try that with me. 1, 2, ready, go. B, skip down, 2 E's, and a G, 2 E's, slower, left hand B. Let's play these 2 lines together. So go ahead and push down your pedal all the way on the right. We're going to begin with your right hand thumb on E. 1, 2, ready, go. E, skip up, 2 E's, skip up, B. Now we're going all the way down, back to B. Skip down, 2 E's and a G, down to E, another E, left thumb. Line 3 is exactly like line 1. So let's play it one more time. Go ahead and push that pedal all the way down on the right. 1, 2, ready, go. E, G, 2 E's and a G, B, G, E. Looking at line 4, you'll notice there is a lot more notes than the rest. We're going to be playing a lot of quarter notes. We start up at B, just like line 2 did, but 2 B's, 2 G's, 2 E's, 2 left B's. Try that part with me, beginning with the top B. I'm keeping my pedal down, and you can do the same if you want. 1, 2, here we go. 2 B's, 2 G's, 2 E's, 2 left B's. Now for the next 2 measures, it's all E's, but we're going to play them with different fingers. We'll start with our thumb, then we're going to put these 2 fingers together like this and push E again twice. Try that with me. Start with E with your thumb. Now put these 2 fingers together just like a bird beak. Let's try the whole 4th line together, beginning with 2 B's at the top. 1, 2, ready, go. Skip, skip, left thumb, thumb, bird beak. We're going to play the whole 2nd page now. 1, 2, ready, go. E, skip up, 2 E's, and a G. B, G, E. Back to B twice. 2 G's, 2 E's, 2 left B's, thumb, bird beak. Okay, we're going to try playing the entire song now. So before we start, make sure that you have that pedal on the right pushed all the way down. 1, 2, ready, go. Go back to B. Left thumb. Next line's just like the beginning. Back to B. Left thumb.